You know, it's like, I think religion serves as an operating system for a lot of people. And if they didn't have religion, you'd have to explain shit to them. And that could get so tiresome. It would get so tiresome to sit around with some blundering moron, you know, pontificating on what it means to have a finite life in an infinite universe, and what part of, you know, this part of this experience you really do play. What part do you play? And what is your consciousness all about? And why are you so scared of it shutting off? You know, those are scary, terrifying questions for the average person. And, you know, maybe like, you know, maybe some ditch digger dude doesn't need to know that. Maybe there's some dudes who have some, I believe there's people that have brains that work way better than mine. I've seen it. I've talked to people that it's not just a matter of education. It's a matter of, some people are gifted. You know, there's some people that have little tiny hands, and then there's people that are built like Shaquille O'Neal, and he could grab them and crush them. And it's not fair. It doesn't make any sense, but it's just the way it is. And I think that there's some people that they're living in this life as humans, but yet they're not quite human. They're like just below human. Like, you talk to them and you're like, so what do you think happens when you die? Well, man, for sure you go to heaven and you get to be with Jesus. Yeah. Well, I've believed this since I was a child. Yeah. And you're talking to them, and you know there's like a weird disconnect with a person. Like, they talk. And it's not even that they're not, it's like this. I've met some really intelligent Christians, don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there's certain people that are just really dumb, and they really aren't capable of thinking about deep shit. They're not capable of pondering the really insane question of what the fuck this life is. They're not capable of it. So religion, I've always felt, is like a nice scaffolding for people like that. It lets them experience all the benefits of being a positive person and being a giving and loving person. You know, we all experience those benefits. You know, it's just they're teaching them to do it in the way that it's transcribing the wishes of some holy master who created you. And I said it once, I'm not fucking saying it again. Write it down. This is what you do it, or else you go to hell. It's like, it's almost like it's structured to make the idiots like have a really simple moral path. Like, it gives you a nice little story to explain the really weird but real complexities of love and positive thinking, and how it shapes lives, and how your intention shapes lives, and your imagination shapes your life, and how this thing is malleable, and it's not understood. This life that we're living is simply not understood. That's too fucking weird for some people. They can't handle that. That's not getting in there. That's going to their ear and bouncing off like it hit a fucking trampoline. So for some people, religion allows them to be on a good path. It allows them to, you know, to do good and to experience the result of that, even though they're doing it, you know, because of some fictional character. It's like they're still doing they're doing the correct things. It's like when religion gets nutty, when you get into like the Inquisition or stabbing cartoon makers because they drew your guy, when religion goes completely off the tracks like that, that's when it becomes a problem. But I think that's not the majority of religious people. I think the majority of religious people probably benefit from it in a sense of like community, for sure. You know, churches are a big part of neighborhoods and communities. You know, it's a big part of how people interact with each other. And if you could find something that was a religion where, you know, it made sense to you, if it was a logical religion, it would probably be a good thing to be a part of, because what you're doing is you're committing your family, and you're committing all the families around you that are all in this sort of community together to take part in some sort of journey of spiritualism.